This is Kessben 93.3 FM, a new wave of excellence in radio.
Ansana wa yere CAF Champions League and a Confederation Cup games I would do Barcelona 20 and so Chelsea without Ghana 2 times champion. Nigeria dominated one at 20 championship. The inside every Champions League no.
Well, pages mu be video be a course so nim say no aka wo ha GSK work. Na said the supporters tutu nyoma eba workplace no. But Mickey me hwe incident na me kokai bibi. Wakai Niama Morocco Anko Chan tournament no. Okay, that diplomatic role eba between these two nations in tem. Make video nini. Omo tutu Niama omo tutu workplace no. Game ni endi 1-0. GSK for share work 1-0. But the other thing a taking shy of the game, incident as supporters involve omo against the workplace. And we make a diplomatic role.
Yeah.
Morocco any Algeria sisi omoni shia. That incident ebe boss so niama Morocco amma Algeria me bo CHAN tournament no. And when Nelson Mandela nana that day a opening ceremony of the CHAN tournament okoka asem say Morocco for emfa Western Sahara for freedom and mom no. Miki and so na kwa generate another tension. Ya tama no e dia ba be share no game the move. By now, what did all they could? GSK won 1-0. Benayad 87th minute, Mickey. Mickey, and watching the game. Say okay at theater la. Walk left full back or the ball wake up.
Yeah.
Obia who more than better than it.
Yeah.
And now he was shown the yellow card. Rida Jadi, Yaya Jabrani, all these guys did what they could, but it wasn't enough. GSK, it Michelle. Who's that? Ye share competition which was last weekend group stages no. Work omo ntimi am first game omo ni na dia lali. Based on omo participation in the FIFA Club World Cup no. So after that no na omo abo omo second game which first game supposedly as I say second game.
Yeah.
And no work so Zamalek ewo Almeric Antintam ekoye goalless draw.
Yeah.
Zamalek near say Mickey after 2 games omonya only 1 point. Because they sat at home and lost against CR Belouizdad. Say ya ne shots last season. And Niama didn't quite difficult. Say next game no a double header. A double header. And say what show group now? A very, very, very difficult for them. Almeric lost in their first game. And that is where they needed the result, but almost went to me acquire 1 point in Omone Zamalek Asheno. But Mickey Yemo Mamelodi Sundowns for Abaso. Yemo Maspaso. Because all of a sudden it looks like that nowadays in the group phases of the Champions League, they seems to be the best team. But Nia can say a drew knockout stages now. Omo de mona omo done did during the group stages and send daddy that stage no. And in Cameroon, they defeated Cotton Sport 3-1. Minya opportunity eshomo first game against Al Hilal of Sudan. Cassius Mailula the only goal no. Al Hilal emamu a very good one for their money. Unlike who's the last season no money Al Hilal group.
Yeah.
And Nadia Alali. This year so omo sani group. The only team I free Almerica last season group omo share group last season omo anu musawumi. And Enwa Mamelodi Sundowns made sure say they did the trick, winning 3-1 in Cotton Sport. Yes, Cotton Sport beka say quality above from Swaibu Maru mo, but you see from more, and the other guys they did very well. They did what they could. But Enwa who Mamelodi Sundowns quality there was through because he knew Maema, Aubrey Modiba, Motobi Vala, she Mokoena mo back in the deep midfield no, and even in the absence of Peter Shalulili, Cassius Mailula, that young guy, Coach Rulani Mokoena money promotion from the Mamelodi Sundowns junior ranks no. Wabano. See, he seems to be the guy taking the ranks. After 2 games, Washa 3 goals. He scored in that 1-0 win against Al Hilal and N1 so 3-1 win against Cotton Sport de Garua. He scored twice. So and then so games no twice. Al Hilal ebetena Omdurman. atwen wow Nadia Lali. Very big game.
Big game pa.
David Abagna, Ibrahim Muru. I feel no more biggest game in their lives as players in terms of club football. Because the biggest name in terms of club football on the continent is no team but Nadia Lali. A team just recently, last week, no more FIFA Club World Cup. They are in Sudan. And who highs I me training kakra me who some of how things they are preparing ahead of the game. Last season, you saw Nadia Lali etimi konya very good results. Can they get that good result again this time around? Al Hilal last season, more money the the group stages. Yeah. But this time around, more augmented team no. The David Abagnamo, Ibrahim Muruma Babe Kaun, who had the likes of Walid Khedermo, Abdul Rahman, Walid Beket Mo. But can they beat Nadia Lali on home soil? Nadia Lali on the road, group stages, last season, especially at a point, there were some couple of group games on Muluzuye. So even last season, they lost home and away against Mamelodi Sundowns.
Yeah.
But this time around, I think they will try as much as possible to get a very good result. Coach Florani Bengi and any charges no, ebe person mo benya good result because they lost in that first game Mamelodi Sundowns. And Arlen so way in the first game because due to omo participation of FIFA Club World Cup last week no, omo ntimi amonti afi no mo bebo omo first game ewo Omdurman against Al Hilal. Per the quality Mohammed Sharif and the likes of Amir El Solaya, Hamdi Fatih midfield no. Probably I might go in for a slight win for Nadia Lali against Al Hilal. But they draw and Shedan Yemiwawa. And in the confederation, so Rivers United Boasek. Rivers United, your man tia be me and sao Ghanaians. Okay, say the Mutakilo. Goalkeeper. Farouk Mohammed, Wabo Kimfisa, Wabo Elmina Sharks. No Wanyimba last season. So Rivers State United G League no Mokofano. Paul Aqua. Okay, during the late Hebet Adu's time. Sabanla Imo. It was Haas.
Yeah.
And also our Rivers United. And this was the team that won the Nigerian League last year. But during the CAF Champions League, they met work and they dropped into the Confederations Cup.
Last season they were playing the Champions League. Last season they were playing the Confederation Cup.
No, mama.
Sie bena kotoko boy nanka koroko ni omoko akobo friendly game Rivers.
More confederations. Nanka friendly games ni akobo na ama. But last season they won the Nigerian League. And ye share Champions League no move. But unso mu share work. It was the eliminators mo na work yi omo free and omo drop o confederations. So last weekend, on group game, first group game, they went to Diabo Noir. Congo Brazzaville, lose 3-0. So this week against ASEC, no, they need to fine tune and get a good result. And Chedan Koya, ABR no money because they need to get the results. And unfortunately for them, Omo Stadium Amo, Rivers United, Port Harcourt, CAF and approve. So they need to leave their state, Rivers State, no, Akwa Ibom State. The Godswill Akpabio Stadium, baby, I ball. I think the RS Bekani, any Orlando Paris final, CAF Confederations, CAF final. So it will be a probably of a neutral venue, a home away from home. Yeah. Even though it's Nigeria, but it's a CAF and approval of stadium. No, Port Harcourt no. Ebiana caught to their disadvantage. But with the likes of Joseph Onoja, who's a Chan tournament? You say you know one boy. A Bube Durumo. These are guys within the Rivers United team. No, they will need to try as much as possible and get the result. Yebehu how they are going to do, but I think it's one of the biggest games ever. So one of the biggest games. TP Mazembe against Young Africans.
Big game, pa.
A big game. Who's a young Ghanaian team or Masimba? A very good run for the money. And who's a Bernard Morrison from Yanga or Simba no Wasaba back.
Osako back to Yanga.
Osako back to Yanga. And there is one striker Biana. He was in DR Congo. Mokofane by. And no team now. They have some couple of good talents and Omokofa Tunisian coach. So Gani Umo Ebefesi Bernard Morrison mo. Last weekend TP Mazembe had a 3-1 win against AS Real Bamako. And Yanga for them, they went and lost 1-0 against USCS Monastir, Tunisia. So what it means, Yanga so a very good result against TP Mazembe.
Under 20 championship.
Or a chassis china.
Yes.
Ewo Egypt. Na host nation Egypt and Mozambique. And the Betiano. Most of this is the competition. The beer, so beer, I didn't. Now, making Tia Mayane says, scout us, is your Egypt in easy.
CAF, General Secretary, Mr. What the two will say, applications are bad for scouts.
Yes.
Yes. It is scouts a corpa.
Mickey, where a tournament are a revelation. Player who corner or born modern. This is where because where a junior tournament are you who the next generation of superstars.
Yeah.
Players on my bed do drona shaving a my bebre enya son faso.
Yeah.
Ye can say you cry into me kaya di in 2001 squad of under 20 ye de koi even up till the World Cup Argentina. Mickey at a point those core of that squad no. Omo no modi ebe call World Cup. Anameboa, Michael Essien, John Pencil, John Mensah, Sule Muntari mu, any Derek Boati mo amo call that under 20 under the late Emmanuel Kosia Franim. Omo no modi ebe call World Cup. Obia would fi Silas Bobo team no ewo Egypt and they went to the AFCON in Rwanda. Ransford say Obek Dominique Dia kwade no one Ransford say Dominique Dia Obeka the likes of Adimo, David Adimo, Samuel Nkumo, Opare, Mohamed Rabiu, Glassen Awako, Opoku Ajimai. Under 20 year, omo call AFCON ewo Rwanda. Esa be call Egypt eko G World Cup no. Omo at a point, omo no mo be G Black Stars no eboso. So that's the reason why who said the BRC ye bo yen administrators, football administrators chia. Say why say nowadays? If yes, Obeka the last one the energy. But unfortunately due to COVID, yentimi ankobo ni World Cup na nkase se baso ewo Indonesia no. But this time around yentimi an qualify. Ye kobo ne wafu tournament they qualify ewo Benin. Yentimi an qualify. The same also apply to the under 17. So these are tournament as I say, you make sure say yemaya dwene enkoso na coaches are training these guys no yentu amuka ye no more for the best players and more. All of a sudden echi ade no mu into zones no na say you finding it very difficult to qualify.
Very difficult.
Because omo affairs na ebu omo no say omo so omo ababeji ade na boso. And Senegal they be under 17 under 20 omo because they've make sure say the basics of football in terms of the junior side, you know, they are doing it very well. And they be and this is what they are doing. Senegal are the current champions of the under 20. They are current champions of the under 20. Omu wafu under 20 boy omo no mo GA. Omu wafu under 70 boy no mo GA. Nature said they are doing something right. Basics no. And this is where we have to put our effort. Nti tournament ne be shase o say Egypt ne Mozambique boy ya Nigeria so any Nigeria and Senegal so
Nigeria and Senegal.
Yes.
Very game.
And also be a very good game.
Very good game.
So ye be ma ya dwene akoso. And these are the tournament. The BIS say your football administrators, you know, because this is the next Black Stars. Under 20 BIS so year and no be next Black Stars. So that's the reason why you've seen even some of the coaches of Black Stars they be like omudi esheho because this is where you're going to have the next generation. And tournament initially, unfortunately for us,
we are not there.
Part.
You be
keep a close tab on Egypt. But Mickey is scout no more could do Egypt in
yes.